Picture this. It's 3:17 a.m., the hour when the world is quiet enough for the truth to speak, and you're alone in your room with nothing but a phone screen lighting your face, scrolling, watching, consuming, believing that being seen means being safe, believing that attention equals protection, believing that if thousands of people are watching you, nothing bad can happen to you, and that belief is the lie that gets people killed. You go live because silence feels heavier than danger, because your brain has been trained, programmed to crave validation like oxygen, because dopamine doesn't care if the attention is love or hate, only that it arrives. And as the comments start flooding in, you smile, you laugh, you perform, even when the first message appears saying, "Who's behind you?" And you ignore it. Because every woman learns to dismiss discomfort to stay likable, and every man learns to stay calm even when his instincts are screaming, and you tell yourself it's just trolls, just engagement, just noise. But here's what neuroscience doesn't sugarcoat, my friend. Your brain is hardwired to trust the crowd, to believe group consensus over personal perception, a biological imperative designed for survival in tribes, not live streams. And when hundreds of strangers start typing the same warning, your amygdala lights up before logic can catch up, flooding your body with cortisol, tightening your chest, slowing your reaction time, and that's when fear stops being emotional and becomes chemical. I've seen this pattern repeat, case after case. One girl in California who stayed live while her chat begged her to leave. Another in Chicago who laughed it off until the camera caught movement she couldn't hear. Another who froze because the algorithm trained her to believe ending the live meant failure. And that's the mechanism nobody talks about. The platform rewards vulnerability, hesitation, and delay because fear keeps viewers watching, and viewers are value, and value is currency in this digital battlefield. You start noticing things too late. The room sounds different, the silence has weight, the autofocus keeps shifting like it's tracking something you can't see. The viewer count suddenly drops. Not because people left, but because some couldn't keep watching and still you hesitate. Because the emotional mechanism says, don't disconnect, because your brain chemistry tells you isolation equals death, even when staying connected is what's putting you in danger. Modern culture calls this empowerment, calls this expression, calls this visibility. But what it really is, brother, is exposure without armor, performance without protection, and a system that convinces you the crowd will save you, when the truth is the crowd only consumes because attention has replaced responsibility and no algorithm has ever loved anyone back. And then comes the moment, the inevitable collapse, when you finally turn around, when the live glitches, when sound cuts out, when the comments explode, and for the first time you understand that being watched doesn't mean being helped, and being known doesn't mean being protected, and whatever is standing behind you doesn't care how many followers you have. Here's the bitter truth no one wants to say out loud. The audience isn't real when it matters. Validation doesn't stop violence, and dopamine is a liar that leaves you alone at the worst possible moment, because survival has never been about applause. It's about awareness, instinct, and the courage to walk away before the damage is done. So shut the feed, reclaim the silence, trust the signal in your body over the noise on the screen, because strength isn't being seen. It's knowing when to disappear. And the moment you stop living for the crowd is the moment you finally take your life back.